Hey, Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading. All right. I feel like, what's really funny is I feel like I've gone back in time. I feel like I'm about to say, welcome to your love, sex, and emotions reading. So now I'm really intrigued, Gemini. What is coming out in your reading? Okay. So, for those of you that are new, welcome. I am an intuitive, and much of what you see will not be traditional. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest. For those that have returned, blah, 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 you know my blah, 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 blah. You know I'm woo. I love you for still coming back. All right, so let's see what's going on here. For the collective, okay, if you put out silence, silence comes back, okay? If you put out words, words come back. It's essential that you realize that energy is reciprocated, okay? So if you put out silence, if you do not use your throat chakra, then what comes back to you is reflected as such, okay? Now, as a general rule, roles can be, okay, reverse, could be old energy that you're dealing with, but you are healing your throat chakra, okay? You are healing it via your heart, via the connection. There is a deep connection here in your heart and in your solar plexus, and you are healing because of this. And I feel like you're going to break free, okay? You're going to rise up from the ashes. You're going to break free. Listen to that. There goes the helicopter, right? You're going to take a leap of faith of some sort. So let's go ahead and take a look here. All right. So we're doing an interesting spread today that Spirit designed. And I've got my notes because it's very non-traditional, of course. But when we get to about the middle of the reading, I will be pulling for singles, couples, and divine partners, okay? So until then, it is what it is. Take what feels like and leave the rest, as always with all parts of this, okay? I'm pulling out some soul truth questions today, which means that every single reading is very different. So if you are looking for more clarification, please, this would be the week to do the viewing of your sun, moon, rising, Venus, okay, all of that. So we're going to start out with the animal totems, okay? So frog, okay, there's the leap of faith. And for some of you, they're showing me the purple frog in the background. Like you're getting ready to leapfrog over massive steps, okay, because of the work that you've been doing on yourself. And it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune awaits you. Okay, I love that. And then you also get my favorite card, of course, the unicorns, right? There is the two butterflies. One has almost completely turned blue. One is just starting to turn blue. I feel like this is, okay, divine love here. But it's, you know, coming into being. It's got to make its way from the 5D into the 3D. Infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay. Oh, did you hear the bell? Ding, 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 ding. Someone needed to hear that. And then you get the squirrel, which we've got a million in my yard if you'd like one. Okay. And it's all about you're always prepared. So make sure that you are preparing. Okay. For some of you, right, this squirrel's leaving the nest. They've learned that they're very different than, you know, where they've been keeping themselves, and they are moving. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Okay, so if you prepare, life will take care of the rest. All right? So let's look at the questions coming up for you today, Gemini. Okay, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? Okay, for some of you, this is speaking of the trauma of I'll just do it myself. But for others of you, right, it's like, you know it's not going to happen if you don't go after it. Okay, so we get, are you waiting on someone else before you can take that big leap? Okay, again, leap of faith. What if you, what if you were to take life into your hands and forge your own unique path? Oliver's really excited about forging his own path. Oliver, it's okay. Come here. Put your heart into action and ask yourself what risk you can take to move towards your dreams. Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared. Take the leap. Ooh, I can't wait to look more into that one. Okay. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha. Okay. And what can I do to make a difference? I think a lot of us are asking that right now. A lot of us are feeling that helplessness as we are watching all of the things happening in our world. Right? Sometimes what you need to make a difference is just a smile on your face, right? And it's hard to do with a mask on. So, you know, maybe you walk past somebody and you say, have a great day, you know, or you're at the checkout line and you're like, I really appreciate you. Okay. So what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams no more. What can you create purpose, right, out of your pain? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? So let's clarify this. Okay? So, what are you waiting for, Gemini? Let's see. What is Gemini waiting for? Ooh, that popped right out. Oh, Gemini. Okay. Okay, what are you scared? What leap are you scared to take? What leap are you scared to take? Okay, so what are you waiting for? The Queen of Cups to come sweep you off your feet. I feel like this might have been a friendship because I've got my friendship symbol here, but it's all in reverse. So I feel like you may have had, okay, a separation with this person, and maybe there's a rekindling. All right. Maybe there's a rekindling here with the new moon, the 8-8, that has brought up all of these. Look at all of the emotions are coming up to the surface, right? In the reverse, all of the emotions are coming up to the surface. And there's a part of you that's just like, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. So here we have 7 of Wands, right? I'm scared to take the leap. Like, I know what I am passionate about, but I'm just standing here. I'm standing here holding on to this, refusing to take the leap. And you keep looking at it, and you keep thinking about it. 3 of Wands. My wish is over there. Okay, and that wish could be this energy that you're pulling towards with this full moon in Aquarius, because that's Aquarius, right? The star beings. And in between you and this wish is all of those emotions. So that's why you're just standing there, okay? Even though everything inside of you is screaming, do it, do it, do it, do it, right? Page of Wands. So how can I, somebody needed to hear that. It says, update is ready to install. I think you're ready, okay? How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life, all right? Where do you need to be gentler with yourself, Gemini? Okay, where do you need to be gentler with yourself? Where do you need to be gentler with yourself here? Okay. Where you feel like you are not balanced, which is a problem for every Gemini. Okay. Where you feel like you have done things imbalanced because of your back and forth. Give yourself compassion in this, okay? There's a part of you that feels like if I were stronger, I would go after this, okay? Strength in reverse. However, that's untrue. The truth is that the wish will be there for you if it's yours when it's time. Okay, Page of Cups. You see, here comes that wish. And I almost feel like the Page of Cups here is about your heart self and your ego self. Someone needs to hear this. All right. Being okay, loving each other, right? For this balance, for this side of yourself, and understanding that Gemini takes a long time to crack their shell and allow their wishes to come in. And that's okay, all right? But you have to be accepting and loving of that part of yourself. So what can you do to make a difference, okay? So what is keeping Gemini up at night? Okay, what's keeping you up at night? Okay, and what gives you purpose? So what keeps you up at night is how guarded you are from this choice that you want to pick, and there's that friendship in the cup again. Okay, you're being kept up at night because you want to choose this connection and love, and you're just not doing it. Okay, where you can create purpose, again, is by becoming patient with yourself for this imbalance that you have. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting that this is just it could be that you have a chemical imbalance. It could be that you have, there are times where your brain is just flooded and you're just not able to make that choice. Okay, it's crossed by the High Priestess in reverse. It's not that you don't have the ability to make the choice. It's just that sometimes it's too overwhelming. And that is okay. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify here. And what's interesting is I'm getting here the flooding of the brain cells. Okay. And that's what happens sometimes when the brain cells get over excited, right? And then they push out all the sodium at once, and it just floods the whole brain, and it creates massive flooding of the dopamine and the serotonin receptors and massive depression. Okay, and we've got water on top, okay? The water, when it recedes, when it balances out, that's when you'll get that Page of Cups. You have to be very gentle with yourself for whoever this resonates with. Okay? So tell me about the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah. You were afraid to go after this. Okay. That's why you've just been waiting. All right. Perhaps afraid to come out and say what you meant, right? Skeletons in the closet. Afraid to speak your truth, to showcase who you really are to this person. And Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like that you think this person gave up. Okay, they may have slowly, because in the upright, it's someone that's giving, but not really, kind of, sort of, okay? In the reverse, like in your opinion, whoever this is has completely given up, okay? So Seven of Wands here with the Three of Wands. Yeah, all right, it was slow moving to begin with. Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, right? It was slow. Here's the thing, it was slow moving, but the Knight of Swords here has this massive smoke storm coming, okay? From, I feel like if it was from this horse, right? A horse has to be really running to get that dust coming up. Usually I see this hawk watching like the smoke from a fire, but I feel like, all right, it was like a hamster running on a wheel, right? There was just so much, like it was like so much going on, right? Like I'm getting all of this excitement and yet, but not doing anything about it. Page of Wands. But you know this is the person for you, Two of Cups. And you've both been working on yourselves. And I feel like that conversation with the Page of Wands here is going to happen. Okay. Now, if this is not about love, if this is about work, which I don't think it is for most of you, I feel that there's, again, like you feel like in whatever you've been trying to get accomplished in your life, like you just haven't been able to do it. Like you have all this excitement to want to do things and create and grow, and you haven't been able to. But I feel like once you calm down and get over the energetic storm in the system, then everything will balance. And I feel like there's someone that you work with or that wants to work with you that has the same ideas as you. And you guys are going to come together and make something amazing together. You just have to wait for that moment to happen. Okay? So, all right, you need to love yourself for the balances and imbalances in your life. Okay? And then it will be like coming home. Okay? Then this Queen of Cups is coming back. Okay? Coming back home. And for some of you, it is about loving yourself. And as you love yourself and you care for yourself better and you understand yourself better, right? I think about the salmon locks here in Seattle. And when the boats come into the locks, right, the water lowers or the water is higher, but it's in control. Okay? And so I feel like it's this, there is a balance. When you start loving yourself and honoring yourself, you're able to balance all of that out. Okay? There's a part of you that, again, doesn't feel strong. I feel like because you knew what this was and you feel like you lost out on it. But we've got that Page of Cups. Okay? You can't lose out on something that's meant for you. And there's the Fool. Okay? There are still blessings ahead within this. Within your life, there are still blessings ahead. You just have to work on yourself enough to be able to take that leap of faith. So, guarded about this person, okay, keeping you up at night. If it's not a person, it's definitely some sort of a friendship, okay, or a partnership. And Queen of Swords, okay. I feel like this person moved on without you, okay, and they're doing all this transforming, and there could be a little bit of jealousy going on for you about, well, how come they get to do this and I don't? Spirit's saying, are you putting, okay, the heartbreak in the right place? Okay, are you laying this all on them as having hurt you, but it all actually is transpiring as jealousy? They want me to look at the, yeah, there's insecurity here. Why? Because now, look, there's the King of Cups. There's insecurity here because of the way that you feel about this person, and maybe it's just in my head. Again, we've got an eel who is electric in water. Okay, and what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the brain, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, I am not treating, I am not curing. This is all in the ethereal field of your auric nature, okay? But I'm talking about the electrical connections, right? And what happens when that electricity gets flooded. Okay, there's a lot of fear here, but there's also temperance, saying that this will balance out, right? You will get this balanced out. Okay, you just don't see it yet. Tell me about this High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. Okay, 8 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. When you learn how to control the ladder, when you learn how to control the dam, and you can walk away from it controlling you, you control your happiness. And that's what you're going to get. Okay? I love that. And bottom of the deck, then you can take the action towards whatever passionately you want to. Okay? So, let's go ahead and see what else Spirit has here for you, Gemini. Yeah, again, forgiving and learning. All right, you're learning about yourself. You're learning to forgive yourself. You're learning about your own systems, okay, and your own triggers. And again, you're learning how to express yourself. Some of you were never taught how to have loving, nurturing conversations about your emotions with others. For some of you, like it's when you talk about emotions, right? It's technical and it is cold and it's calculated. And Spirit is opening you up to be able to open up and be vulnerable and express your love differently, because you're not at fear, because you're controlling your energy now. Okay? So advice going forward here is to keep yourself mindful, visualizing, okay? Keeping yourself apprised of believing in the highest possible outcome, and just really being in tune with your feelings and the details of what's going on, so that you are really, staying aware of what's shifting within you, so that you can pull yourself back when you need to, because, sorry, you're a Gemini, you need time to pull yourself back, or put yourself out there when you need to, okay? So let's go ahead and let's see what's going on for singles, okay? What's going on for the singles? Okay? What's going on for the couples? what's going on for the couples? Okay, what's going on for divine partners? Divine partners, okay. So, singles, all right. I feel like the divine masculine here, okay, is coming off as being callous, not really caring. I'm in charge. I'm the emperor. I'm the authoritarian. I'm the patriarch, okay? But that's a little untrue, because this person's not got their arms crossed in the authoritarian way. It's crossed in a way where they're holding on to themselves. It's like a self-hug. It's where they're holding on to themselves, and it's also a little bit of a protection of their heart, okay? They're very much in awareness of what they feel, but the divine feminine, okay, has ended a cycle here and is creating this amazing shift in their universe. And the divine masculine may not know if they have a place in it. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify here. Yeah, that's where that harmony can be rebalanced. Okay, the patience, the slowly dipping your toe in to the connection, right? That can be something that leads to beautiful things, right? This is in the 5D, whoever this is that you want to be connected to or that you are calling in is definitely your person. But there's also a rest and recovery and healing that has to take place before it can actually happen here in the 3D with the Hierophant and the Four of Swords. And the healing needs to take place on both sides, okay? So, for the couples, okay, neither of you are willing to give an inch to the other, all right? Sacrifice in reverse. It takes the 12 and turns it into the 21, which if you can't sacrifice for each other, that's an ending, okay? And it's crossed by recognition and reward. You both want to be seen and heard and valued, but nobody wants to give a real inch as far as that is concerned. Now, it could be for some of you, yeah, here's the devil, okay, here's the healthy boundaries, that this has been a karmic situation, and I've got here, right, the owl is free to go, but not leaving, perhaps because they are wondering, when this person's done spinning through all of this, will there be something here for us, right? There could still be a lot of love here. Yeah, somebody's impatient, okay? The Hanged Man in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Someone's impatient, and so the actions that they may be taking, they're only leaving one foot in this situation. Okay, they've got one foot tied to that tree, the other one is free, right? It's kind of like the cage. And so this could be happening on both sides, because I generally see the snowy owl as the high priestess. So we could have the feminine and the masculine here, both with one foot out the door. But somebody may take an action that, all right, does end it. Okay, because no one's willing to really sacrifice and recognize the other's value. So for the divine partners, okay, there you are, Gemini, the magician. The magician is opening up their awareness. They are manifesting this connection, right? It lays right here on the Two of Cups with the Page of Wands, and it's crossed by the heart chakra. Okay, there's been a great deal of healing here on the magician's part, right? To get there, we've got the Fool on the bottom of the deck, right? Wanting this new beginning. Okay, Knight of Swords. Somebody may spontaneously here just be like, F it. I'm going to go in and I'm going to say how I feel, right? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say, yeah, there's the Ace of Swords. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to give this clarity. And what you'll get is this brand new beginning. Now, I feel like we've got here Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, okay? Now, the Page of Pentacles, the divine feminine here is starting over, okay, so to speak. Looking, at this as a new experience. They may have not been a person that was very wielding in the past. They may be trying to wield, or maybe they were in a controlling situation and they're trying to stand. But they're kind of learning, okay? But again, we've got the Knight energy here, which, okay, could be the King. This is the Knight of Wands, could be the King of Wands in reverse from the couple situation, who is going to be a little impulsive, but still has blue feet, still has cold feet, okay, but wants to approach the feminine in just, let me tell you how I feel kind of way, okay, and see where it all plays out. So, all right, let's see what's going. Okay, they're telling me to wait. We're gonna see some advice moving forward first. So let's get some advice moving forward. Okay, Gemini. Three of Earth in reverse. Okay, again, Spirit is saying, right, this is right underneath the Four of Swords. Heal before you move into this partnership. Okay, because if you don't, Nine of Air here, I feel like you're going to both hurt each other rather than really enjoying the sweetness of what could come from this, because we've got the honey, we've got the agave, and we've got the red flowers, right? It really is this like opening up of this beautiful masculine energy. But we also have that sweetness of the honey, right? And so, the nectar of the feminine. So I really feel like if you heal, that's what you get, is all of this beauty and love and sweet nectar. Okay, if you don't heal yourselves first here, Seven of Air. Okay, you may get a lot of notches to hang, right, from the bedpost, but it's all going to be things that have to be kept secret. A lot of secretive energy. When you come into balance, okay, with the Star here, the challenge is still going to be, right? I feel like the challenge is the being emotionally equipped. When you come into this balance, you will be balanced fully within yourself. Divine feminine, divine masculine, and the intuitive nature, right, will be there. You'll know what it is you wish, that it's for you. You'll be able to be open, like she's naked, right? Open, vulnerable. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. It's interesting here because this is right below the Knight of Wands. And there's the snake here where, yeah, okay, somebody has been very restricted, okay, not allowed to shed themselves, almost in fear, okay, of having someone, right, like, this is my anaconda, right, and if you get out of line, I'm gonna sick it on you. And so I kind of get this feeling that you might be trying to smudge and clear your energy all the time from this person, this powerhouse that's like in your life. Could be a boss, could be an ex, could be a current lover. But there is illumination here. Keep on the same path that you're on. There is illumination that's going to guide you in what to do next. Just try not to be too impulsive. Okay? So let's clarify. Tell me about the Three of Earth here. Nine of Shells, okay? Have gratitude for how far you have come and all the lessons that the emotions have taught you. And start again, right? Loving yourself. Yep, there's the shadows, right? You have to work through the shadows and love yourself for who you are. Okay? Now, this connection here, Nine of Air, Two of Swords. Okay? You have to make a decision and make a direction known probably sooner than later. But again, they're really talking to me about this lizard, where if you make that decision too quickly, like if you grab onto this person before they're healed, like what happens to a lizard? Like somebody was joking about this the other day, like they're, a lizard, its butt falls off, right? Yeah, butt falls off and off they run. So you won't get any of that sweet nectar if you chase and grab before, you're healed, because that's chasing and grabbing is not being healed. Secrets here. Okay. Yeah, it will happen in divine timing, and you don't have to try to change yourself or squeeze through some little loophole to get there. Okay, again, what is yours will always be yours. It's something to remember. Okay, coming into balance, having the illumination, knowing what you truly want. There's the Three of Swords, okay? Release and recovery. Releasing this pain, releasing this belief of yourself. You transform. And I love it because it's the transformation of the moth. And I don't remember what reading it was where I was talking about the moths, but I have been seeing the moths as like these really fierce dragons that are hidden as moths. But there is, okay, this coming out of all of this transformed, right? Free of all of that past pain. Okay, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, right? When you come into your own power, no one controls you, right? There's a little stream of water right there in front of that lion, that emperor, but they're like, I got it all under control. Don't worry. I'm controlled now. I got myself. You can't control me. Not anymore. Okay? And I love, like, look at that. It's the 8 of Cups, but what I love is that they're showing me that star right in the middle of it, right? You manage, you learn, you control your emotions, and not in a bad way. I'm saying in like a very healthy way, right? And you know what you want, so you are vulnerable and open. You get what you want. You get your wish. It's beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine in this. Okay, tell me about the Divine Feminine. Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, number 1, yeah, I feel like this is brand new in the Divine Feminine's heart. You see the Divine Feminine here is just awakened within their heart in a way that they probably, bless me, in a way that they have not been before with that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there's all of these feminine spirals in their heart, but they also get the Wheel of Fortune, but at the center of the Wheel of Fortune is that pink flower, okay, which to me is the balancing of the feminine and the masculine, but also kind of that return to that youthful feminine energy. And so they can't really see. They're blindfolded. So for some of you, you may not have met this person, or you're in separation. You're not seeing them right now. But the Divine Feminine, okay, has never felt this kind of sensual pull before either. Okay, if you haven't met this person, it's going to, and you're the feminine, it's going to hit you like a Mack truck. Okay. So for the Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine, okay, again, it is, you're balanced, but don't be too balanced, okay, because this Justice, right, she's protecting her heart, and then there's also the protecting my emotions by wearing this false mask, okay, Justice and the Knight of Swords. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Page of Pentacles. Allow yourself to be reborn. Allow yourself to come into this world differently, okay? You don't have to protect yourself and hold back from saying what you want to say. Between the two of you here is this Empress energy, okay, which is definitely coming in, matching up to the Emperor that we're seeing at the top here, right? And this is a person who's going to love you. For some of you, it's the return, because we've got the Queen of Cups wearing this. Okay, I love it. Where did that card? Give me 1 second. Spirit wants me to show you. Okay. It is up here at the very beginning. Right? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, right, you're waiting for the Queen of Cups to come. Okay. But the Queen of Cups left. But do you know what happened when the Queen of Cups left? See this crab right here? When the Queen of Cups walked away, do you know where that crab ended up? Mirroring the masculine. The Queen of Cups, okay, they may be heavily burdened, okay, by their role as an Empress, but they are they have, okay, locked up their heart. And that's what all of this is about, right? Is the unlocking of the heart. So let's go ahead and pull a love oracle, okay? Golden memories, okay? Either you have very passionate feelings about this person that got away and wanting to be with them, or this could be past life energy, but it's really moving that sacral and that solar plexus in you like mad, okay? But let it clear out, because when it's all cucked up like that, it's not healthy for you, okay? Let things clear out. Let yourself work through the issues that need to be worked through. Heal yourself, okay? So let's see, to heal yourself, what do you need to work on here? All right. Freedom. You have to, you've got the gate open. You have to free yourself. Okay, the trigger is, I have no choice. The true statement is, I create my day and my life. It is time to play. Do something different today to shift your routine. Okay, so start simple. Okay, choose a different breakfast. Okay, make a different cup of coffee. All right, allow yourself that simplicity, okay, first and foremost, and then the rest becomes easier. It's a process, okay? To free yourself from all of this stagnant energy, you have to free yourself on baby steps, and then you get bigger steps and bigger steps and bigger steps, okay? So let's close this off by giving you some medicine here, some shaman medicine. Beautiful. Someone else got this first card. I don't remember who though. It may have been Aries. Ding 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 ding. Probably was Aries. Okay, so great mystery. Trust yourself. Okay, your crown chakra, your third eye, they are opening up. You are gaining that strength that you do not believe you have. Okay, there's this beautiful, strong, knowing energy that's coming through you. Okay, don't fear the unknown. Trust that it is all happening the way it is meant to. Rattle, okay, and I love it's dispersing. It's getting rid of the old, shedding the old. When we do the journey, like in the sacred circle, right, when we're doing the journey, and I've got my rattle, which is sitting right up there, and I'm rattling through the journey. Okay. The lessons that you are learning with your spirit guides, little by little, it's like shedding the layers of the onion. But we've got the snake here, right? So it's shedding the old skin. And so some of you may be being called to taking some of this journey space to help yourself shed and heal. And then we have the north, okay, the solitude. Some of you need to go through part of this journey on your own. Even if you are a couple and you are splitting, don't just jump into a new relationship, okay? There's something about letting yourself have that time to get aligned to your soul purpose, to your true path, before you fully jump in to all of this, okay? So I hope that this helped you, Gemini. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you next time. All right? Bye.